One of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Fenway Park in Boston. This could be termed a bit of a monster showdown in the Fenway Bowl. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Hollywood in a bit down on the sideline. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So North Texas offense will have first crack at this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well.
Breaks into the open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Jackson gonna throw it. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Miami's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Here's Mensah to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Right, the option, he keeps it. There's some room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up. Looking for space. It's White. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. From inside the 10, here he comes. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Mensah. Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Hurricanes have their offense in high gear. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Mensah. Pulls it in, it's Vaughn. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They'll run it. It's Fletcher. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll run play action. Let's it fly. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Miami! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Running inside, it's White. There he goes! Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. North Texas in the hurry up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Jackson will throw. With the catch, it's White. At midfield, he's got room. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened. Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Mensah comes in. Miami finds the guy. They have to have that spot covered. And Palmer, they got a really good one.
They have been able to reload. And for anybody that didn't know Darren Mensah and where he started, just look back to his film just 2 years ago at Tulane when he's absolutely lighting.
Makes the catch and he's free. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's Darren Mensah to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return. Didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's White.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Under fire. Finds a tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Gonna run it. It's White. There's a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got his man. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun 1st half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. What a 1st half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Lofton. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A strike downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. 10. Touchdown, Canes. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Running inside. It's White. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. North Texas in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got a man. It's White. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tipton. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Jackson will throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They just keep firing. He'll pull it down. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly on the move. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Mensah. That's caught. It's Brown. Oh, what a cut! He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
That's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Mensah. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. With the catch, it's Reese. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's White. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Long. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. They're setting up the screen. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
They'll give it to Brown. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Brown. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's White. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keep. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Man, when you get in the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock, got to get these first downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete to the right. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Working that left side now. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it.
Touchdown, North Texas. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here's Mensah to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Now remember, no timeouts left here, so they've got to get lined up and spike the ball.
Yeah, great job getting the 1st down. Now get on the ball, spike it real quick, then we can get organized while the clock's not running.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes the catch. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Man, really good job by the wide receiver understanding I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the 1st down, continuing to keep this drive alive to try to come over here and take advantage and maybe win this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Complete. Still running at the 40. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. And perfect situational awareness there. Get the 1st down. Don't get greedy. Stop the clock.
Yeah, and that's why this team practices these types of 2-minute situations all week long leading up to games so that everybody's on the same page. That receiver did an awesome job getting out of bounds to try to preserve as much clock as possible.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Mensah going back to the well. Another deep ball. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over.